Peace. What up, though? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Adik Tarot, and I want to thank you for joining me. This is going to be a general message for the collective when it comes to the energy that we may need to release and let go of at this time. Now, I ask that you keep in mind that this is a general message for the collective. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. Now, I want to just get right into this energy, and I want to start with the Serenity Prayer. And with the Serenity Prayer, it asks that God grants us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And at this time, this is the energy that we are in right now, where we need the serenity to understand the things that we cannot change. And at this time, again, we have to have the courage to change the things that we can. And at this time, again, we have to use the wisdom that's within us to know the difference, especially from the experiences that we've been in. Now, with these experiences, we have to understand that these situations are not happening to us, it's happening for us in order for us to learn. And by learning this, it's about us not repeating the same cycles. So I'm starting off tonight with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, just to give us some guidance right now on this energy. And when it comes to this energy, where does the problem lie at? And I've already shuffled and meditated, just to let you know, and prayed for the collective at this time. And my prayer with that Serenity Prayer. And I started with this guidance for what the problem is when it comes to the issues, when it comes to this energy. With this energy, it's for you to tap in to and acknowledge this energy and what's going on, for you to be aware. Right now, we're all in this energy of awareness. This is a major energy, and this awareness of the situation may cause as a problem, especially when we don't want to look at the problem at hand. We are aware that there is a problem taking place. There is a problem, and we want to make a change. And the first step in making that change is acknowledging this problem. And we're getting messages. You may be getting messages. You may know and have this feeling of there being an issue. And at this time in its energy, it's about you recognizing what is the issue. Clarifying with the Siege of the Witches Tarot, when it comes to what we're not aware of when it comes to this problem, it talks about your intuition. Now, this is the card of the number 23. And with this, you have to trust your intuition when it comes to the issues that are at hand right now, when it comes to any conflict in your life, when it comes to the confusion, any chaos, when it comes to changes that needs to take place in your life right now. It's important for you to take this time to meditate on your life, meditate on whatever situation. It's important for you to acknowledge what the issue really truly is. Now understand, when it comes to changes in your life, when it comes to conflict in your life, when it comes to any confusion, it's not about just dwelling on the problem. These changes, challenges, conflicts, and confusion is placed here in order to strengthen you. These confusion, challenges, is changes, is placed here to refine the power that's already in you. So this thing called life is really about, building blocks. You know what I mean? And you remember, as a child, when we're using those building blocks, we want to build them so high, but they tend to fall down when we don't place a stable foundation in order for it to stand on. So right now in this energy, it's like you're getting messages. Your intuition is talking to you, and it's important for you to trust that inner feeling. There have been times in my life where, being around certain people, I'm just frowning, I just got like a mean face, or I just don't feel comfortable around these individuals. And at this time, it's very important to trust your intuition. That feeling that you get when you're around certain people, when you're around certain places, certain things, it's telling you, it's letting you know if this is not a good situation. And a lot of us are making excuses for these feelings that we're having. And right now, it's important to tune into yourself. The answers that you're looking for when it comes to these conflicts, the answers that you're looking for when it comes to these changes, this chaos, any conflict, any challenges, any changes in your life, the answers are within you. And right now, it's about tapping into you right now. It's about you taking that time to yourself. This energy right now is talking about your heart. A lot of people are walking around here with their heart closed because of certain circumstances and situations that they may have put themselves in, and kind of possibly want to ignore that. But now it's time for you to look at this situation again. This situation that you may be in stems from temptation. Temptation, we know that's that lower energy, negative energy. This temptation could be, food. It could be sex. This temptation can be drugs, alcohol, smoking. We all are affected with a lower temptations, things that we may be addicted to. But in the long run, with our awareness, maybe getting different signs and synchronicities that this right here is not going to benefit me in the long run. And with this temptation, this is the card of the number 15. This is a major arcana right now. The solution right now is to look at your addictions, because that is part of the reason for this energy. It's all about us tapping into ourselves. It's all about us tapping into the power of ourselves right now. And it's about us not looking out to others, not looking out for outside influences, not trying to keep up with someone else, not even always going to someone else looking for advice on our own situation. The saying how we're our own worst enemy, and we're our savior. You gotta save yourself. How you save yourself at this time is again acknowledging the problem. And with temptation, with addiction, with lower energy, it's kind of like a comfort zone sometimes. It's kind of like a go-to when it comes to this temptation. It's a temporary satisfaction. And after we get that, we get that satisfaction, we smoke that blunt, we drink that drink, we eat that food. Once it all said and done, that problem is still here. The overweight, the sex addiction, that, orgasm only is, everything is just a temporary satisfaction, but the fact remains of the situation is still there. It's really important for us to tap into the wisdom that we've obtained up until this time. We're able to research, look up anything at this time. Wisdom is available to us from the keystrokes, just tapping a few strokes on a computer. Wisdom has always been available to us through research and different books. Wisdom has always been embedded in us through our experiences. And you have to understand that based on the things that you've been through up until this time, you've obtained so much wisdom to make it this far. You have the answers. It's you taking that time in order to tap in, basically. Tap into yourself. What's happening with this energy is about us understanding who we are. What you're looking at right now is just my shell, This is just the body that's holding in my soul, We are a spirit first. We are energy first. We're in this body temporarily in order to obtain this physical experience. Throughout this entire physical experience, we're being tested on our faith, on our hope, on our belief in ourselves. And understanding that point, that we are connected to the source. We are the source. And again, we're spirit first. And we're having this physical experience. A lot of us are out here not acknowledging our spirit. A lot of us are out here moving off of ego in this physical shell. The ego is there to protect you. The ego can also perpetrate a fraud as well. It's about us understanding this powerful spirit that we are. It's about us understanding this power that we are. And understanding when it comes to changes in our life, when it comes to challenges, when it comes to confusion, when it comes to chaos. It's an obstacle that we're faced with in order for us to return back to our spirit. Understand that we have to connect to our spirit. We got to connect back to the main source. Go get some more energy in order to get through these changes, these challenges, this conflict. Many times, the universe, spirit, God, whatever you believe in this life, is going to bring us changes in our life. It's going to bring challenges. It's going to bring confusion. Again, it's all about testing you, your spirit, and how you're going to choose to maneuver out here. When our energy gets low, when challenges come, changes come, and we don't know what to do, that is God, that is the universe, that is Source telling us to come back to recharge. We go back to Source through prayer. We go back to Source through meditation. You know, we connect with the universe. We're able to connect with our ancestors by connecting back to Source. We are able to connect to the divine Source. In order to help us navigate, we have to go back and power up. A lot of us are choosing not to. A lot of us are choosing to go to someone else outside of ourselves. A lot of us could even choose to be going to magic, dark magic, going to voodoo, shit like that, you know, candle magic, to try and, I guess, manifest what we desire in order to maintain that control through our ego or from our ego. But understanding that we're the power that we're seeking outward for, that power is in us already. And it's about you trusting in that power that's inside of you. Listen, man, we're going to keep going through these obstacles, these challenges, these confusion, conflict. And it's not about what you're going through. It's about how you choose to get through it. Are you going to believe in yourself, that power that's inside of you, where you know that you can get through any challenge, any change, any conflict, any confusion by connecting to Source and rebuilding that power that's inside of you? By not connecting to Source, what's going to happen is we're going to be continuously haunted with the same situations that I want to be positive, but in order not to confront these situations, when we go to other means, through any dark magic, any voodoo, any giving people the evil eye, any robbing, stealing, you know, when we go through those dark energies thinking that we can control situations, we're not going to do nothing but keep continuing these situations, repeating these same patterns. What's going to happen is we're going to continue to be haunted with the past that we chose to take a shortcut in. I can only end this by saying that it's about how you choose to go through or get through these changes. Without connecting to Source, without connecting to prayer, meditating, even writing down what the situation is, without acknowledging the situation. And if you choose any other means to get through the situation other than connecting to Source, the divine Source, connecting to that power that's already inside of you, going back and freeing up on that power through Source, you will repeat these changes. You will repeat these challenges. You will remain in a state of chaos. You will remain in a state of confusion. And by not acknowledging these situations, by not connecting to Source, by not trusting yourself, by taking shortcuts, cutting corners, stand in this lower energy through these temporary satisfactions of temptations, it's not going to allow you to enter into a new stage, the next stage that's in your life. Lastly, while meditating over this energy, it's like right now we're in an energy of a change. We're in an energy of a new beginning. And with that, it's like by doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. It's like we want better. I know we all want better in our situations, but what are we doing to change our situation? And change can be hard, and you have to have courage. It is even an obstacle, thinking about maybe not smoking that blunt every day. For my drinkers, an obstacle thinking about being sober every day. You know what I mean? That's a whole different genre. Thinking about maybe, not having sex and being what's that? The word came and it went. Obstinate, abstaining from sex. Like, what? I'm not going to get my rocks off, It's challenging trying to do something new. It's challenging getting out of our comfort zone. It's challenging not knowing. But we have to have courage to change our circumstance. I hear a song from Lil Wayne saying, you got to save yourself because can't nobody else save you, And you have to tap into that spirit of yours. Tap into the divine source. Tap into the powers that's within in order to assist you and navigate through the changes and the challenges and the confusion. It's about that wisdom that you have. Some of us may have to turn back to religion for a minute. Go take a visit to church and be around that energy. Sometimes when we just pop up or pop in, there's a message for us. I'm not religious myself, yet church can assist us in the wisdom through, the Bible, even the masjid. I've never been myself, but I believe that they do talk about different stories in the Quran. Any religion, we might have to refer back to some of the books of the past, because life again is nothing but cycles. We all been through some of the same things. Someone has been through a situation that you're in and has gotten through it. Someone has been in a situation that you're in and didn't make it out because they chose not to change. They was afraid of what is not known, what we can't see, what is beyond our control. This energy is about you putting the energy out towards what it is that you want. This energy is about, like, with a spider, like their web, how they make their web. They think it out, might as big as they want, as small as they want, and they're foreseeing what they're going to catch in their web. They're planning first on what it is that they're trying to achieve with this web. They cast that web, like it becomes a thought. They put it out into reality, and then they're patiently waiting for, their food, basically. And this is for us to do as well, like that spider. It's about us putting the energy out towards what it is that we want. Well, first of all, it's about thinking about and understanding, becoming aware of what it is that we want. Then putting the energy out towards obtaining what it is that we want. Then it's about being patient, awaiting the energy that we put out to return to us. So ask, believe by putting the energy out, and you await to receive. We're in the energy of a transformation. And in this transformation, this is all about the divine. You know, the universe has its hands all on us. And keep in mind, again, I just keep hearing about when we go through these challenges, we go through these changes, when we go through this conflicts, that's divine source, that's God. Shoot, even I want to say Jesus, you know, really putting their hands on us, telling us that whatever that you're going through, you don't have to go through it alone. Tap into source, tap into your soul, tap into spirit, so we can help guide you. We can get your energy back up. Because right now, and again with this energy, it's like we're losing hope out here. We're losing faith. So it's something for you to think about. It's something for you to understand at this time, that a change is occurring whether you like it or you don't. It's about, at this time, for you to understand what it is that you want. This is the time to ask for what it is that you want. Then what you would do is you have hope. You believe in yourself. Know that you can achieve whatever it is that you desire through that hope, that faith, and that courage. And you put the energy out towards what you want. It's not about sitting around wishing I could get a car and, you know, hoping you could get a car. Think like you're rubbing a genie. And it's in a form, it's like that. But you also have to put the energy out towards it, that you believe that you can receive this. Put the energy out knowing this is what you want to receive. The energy that you put out is the energy that is going to return to you no matter what. There are those of us that think that we can cut corners right now, trying to jump over God, source, and turn to magic, not understanding that God, the divine source, has full control over these situations. So what your choice is, basically, it's about you choosing wisely. Now, when it comes to this energy, it's again about your strength. It's about you having courage. And I deal with this energy myself, you know, especially when it comes to addictions. You know, I'm a smoker. And smoking Black and Milds myself, wood tips only. But with that, come on, man, I know better. I mean, ain't no good gonna come to me smoking these Black and Milds, you know. And even with you know, smoking, drinking, things like that, it's kind of like, again, a go-to. It's kind of like, you know, again, a go-to, the comfort zone. And just thinking about, I guess, just even being sober, that's a whole new zone. Like, again, it could be a little, it's different, you know. But it's about challenging ourselves. It's about believing in ourselves. It's about loving ourselves. It's about bettering ourselves at this time. Because right now, our mind is not settled. And in order to be able to ease your mind, it's about you understanding mentally the energy that you need to move away from. It's about you understanding mentally with the Six of Swords that energy, basically, of how you feel in this conflict, this chaos, this confusion. I mean, it causes anxiety. It can cause depression, you know, and you want to move towards this new beginning. And first, you got to get your mind right. mind right, your body right, and you'll be even more ready for war. Ready for basically this spiritual war that we're going through. If we don't choose to make the change ourselves, we're going to be forced to do it with the Tower. When it comes to the energy of the Tower, you can have Scorpio in your chart. You can also have Capricorn, a situation in Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, again, Scorpio, and even Sagittarius. This Tower, we can cause in our own life with the awareness of what needs to be changed. With the awareness was constantly causing confusion in our life. The awareness of what's causing chaos, conflict, confusion. We can choose to walk away from that energy. We can choose to ground our energy with the King of Pentacles. Become grounded. Believe in ourselves, connect with Source on a daily basis, understand what it is that we want with the King of Pentacles, and put the energy out towards what it is that we want. Have the courage, having that hope, having that faith, and believing in ourselves. Understanding that the energy that we put out is the energy that we'll get in return. By understanding what we want in our life, we can change this cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. If we're down right now, this can change by our thought process, by our belief in ourselves, by us tapping into Source, tapping into that power that is already within us, just waiting for us to tap in and ask for the help that's necessary. It's about us understanding, that plan that we always have, that plan to get this money that might not be in the right when it comes to our temptations, the plan to get this lover, the plan to do whatever. It's about everything not always being in our time, but it being in divine time. Then again, it's about what it is that we are wanting, how we're going about getting it, the energy that we're putting out, what energy is coming back to us, because the energy that's coming back to us might not be that right energy that we need. Trusting is important at this time. So this energy that we need to release and let go of, let's see where our collective might be at this time with this energy. A lot of us can help others. We can teach, that wisdom that we have, we can guide others in that right direction. A lot of us also needs to seek this wisdom at this time and go through this transformation, because a lot of us are scared to go through this transformation, staying stuck. And when we look at our life and we really tap into our own awareness and we see that shit is not moving, things are stagnated, it's that way because you're not choosing to see a different way. doing the same thing and getting the same results, staying stuck, that's kind of a form of insanity. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. If you want something different, like to celebrate with the Four of Wands, if you want something different, to have a stable foundation, a place that you can call home, where you can celebrate with those that you love, you can't lose the hope with the star. You have to be able to heal yourself, pour out and understand and become aware of the energy that does not serve you. This is about your livelihood right now. A stable foundation, because what you're standing on right now may not be as stable. This shit's shaky right now. And you know it. I know it. You know what I mean? You're in the energy of change. You're in the energy of a new beginning. You're in the energy of the wheel of fortune. There may have been some of us that might be feeling down, might be in solitude right now, might not want to be around certain individuals, or might be just in the solitude because that's just how it is right now. With this time, it's not about being alone. It's about what in the time or the length that is you being alone. It's about what you're learning through this process, what you're becoming aware of through this process. Understanding that you got to connect to your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul at this time. This energy right now, and again with the Wheel of Fortune, a change is taking place. It's about you transforming. You could choose to get on this wheel, or you could choose to make no choice and stay where you are. But right now is an opportunity to, if you're down, finances, love, this is the opportunity for a change to come in this cycle. And this change will come in this cycle by you changing the perception of your life, understanding what is not working for you, understanding a change has to be made at this time. I know that things don't always happen as fast as we want it. It's not going to happen overnight with the Knight of Pentacles. This journey of a transformation, this journey when it comes to stepping away from our addictions and trying to better ourselves, it's a long journey. Yet courage is so important, self-confidence, self-awareness, self-discipline. This energy with the Knight of Pentacles is not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen with that patience, with that diligence, with that courage to keep moving forward. If you want a situation to change in your life, you have to first make the change. So what needs to be released is having a blindfold on to your life with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, these swords are crossing your heart. Your thoughts stand in your head, choosing not to look at the situation. This is the energy that needs to be released. It's important to look at your situation. By choosing not to look at your situation, you're making a choice. That's a choice not to look at it. Keep in mind, the same energy is going to give you the same results. It's part of just basic mathematics. By choosing to look at this situation, this is going to transform into new energy, vibrant energy. It's going to transform into the light being back in you. You know, that spark coming back, you know, by looking at the situation and deciding not to stay here. I'm not staying here. This ain't where I want to be. I'm out. You rise above this man with this King of Pentacles energy. With that King of Pentacles energy, you know, he looking up at the source. He looking up at the stars, the moon, you know, the universe. He understands that he's part of this energy. He's part of the universe. He looking up, understanding that in order to connect to that power when it comes to these challenges and these changes, he has to connect to source. He has to stay connected to source in order to navigate through these obstacles, these challenges that we're faced in our life. Connected to source through faith. Understanding it's important to walk by your faith and not by just the sight that's what's in front of you. I understand that energy so well. Sometimes we can get so stuck into what we don't have, being afraid or saying we're not going to get, what they're not going to do, what they're going to say no. But if we don't ask, if we don't put the energy towards it, how are we going to know if they're going to say no? By understanding with that courage, that faith, that willpower, they can only say no. And if someone says no, I'm going to go about to get it another way. This energy or this frame of thought, I feel like, you know, it kind of works in the dark and it works in the light. But the energy that you put out is the energy that you're going to get returned to you. That goes for being careful what it is that you ask for. In this new beginning, it's about taking those leap of faith. In this transformation, in this new beginning, it's about, again, walking by faith and not by sight. With this Fool energy, the Fool is trusting the universe. The Fool is trusting the divine source. The Fool is trusting that divine energy that's inside of him, taking that leap of faith, being guided through faith and not by the obstacles that's in front of him. This energy right now, this lesson that we are to learn here is basically about having that strength. Taming the beast within us. Taming this beast of life that we in right now. Not allowing the bullshit that we see, the bullshit that we might deal with every day, deter us from what it is that we truly desire. This energy is about us becoming aware of what is holding us back. This energy is about us facing our demons. This energy is about us defeating our demons and not succumbing to temptation, succumbing to this lower energy, succumbing to a form of cowardness. This is about putting that energy towards what it is we want. If we got to juggle a situation, we're going to do that, but we're going to stay balanced in it. We're not going to allow outside influences to deter us from what we're trying to achieve. We're not going to be deterred by small offers, but we're going to love ourselves, and we're going to put the energy, although we might be afraid, we're going to put that energy to be able to go towards what it is that we love. We're going to put that energy to be able to learn through this process. Be patient with ourselves through this process. To love ourselves through this process. So I just want to clarify this energy. So with this energy, this could be you, this could be someone outside of you. And I want to stay on us with this energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about love. The King of Cups is all about controlling his emotions. He wants to stay in control of his emotions no matter what. But the King of Cups loves hard. And we have to understand right now it's about loving ourselves. We have to understand right now it's about controlling our own emotions at this time. And again, not getting deterred with this energy. It's about us really being in the energy of that Nine of Pentacles. With this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, it's about being self-sufficient. It's about being independent. It's about being able to stand in our own. This is an energy that you have to acknowledge. This is the energy that you have to understand that it's about being independent. And like I keep saying, save yourself, because can't nobody else save you. It's about you being independent within your foundation, being able to be stable. It's about, even with love, it's about wanting someone, but it's not about needing someone. Being codependent on someone's energy. It's about understanding the feelings that you have, understanding yourself, understanding what it is that you want for yourself, understanding the importance of loving yourself first before you can even love another. When it comes to love in any relationship, we have to be happy within ourselves. We have to understand how to make ourselves happy, and not just through temptation. Okay, so just clarify this Two of Swords when it comes to the energy that we need to release. And with that, again, it's the energy of not choosing not to look at with your life and make a decision, getting your mind right. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's about walking away from what does not serve us. Understanding that, we may have wanted to work with someone, we may have worked with someone and ended up feeling alone. Understanding when we do put our energy into something or someone and it's not working, we're not getting that wish fulfillment, we're not getting the energy we put out, we're not getting that energy back in. It's not about trying to control a situation with our methods to make it happen. It's about understanding if we need to reconstruct, understanding if we have to choose another route. Clarify the sun when it comes to what this is transforming into, this energy by the sun. We have the world. Understanding when a cycle basically has ended. The only way to rise above this situation is by trusting your intuition. You already know the change that you want in your life at this time. We already know it. We sense it, we feel it, we possibly dream about it. It's time to tap in. Once you tap in, once you trust, once you decide to walk by faith and not by the sight of the bullshit that's in front of you, have that energy of the fool and take that leap of faith towards what it is that you truly, truly desire. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. That stability, that new beginning that you desire. Clarifying the strength in what we are to learn from this situation is the energy of the Five of Cups. Not to continuously look at what we lost. To keep that faith. Keep looking forward. Keep having hope, courage, having the willpower to know that every day we wake up, that we have another chance to get right. Although we may have lost a lot in the past, and in this energy, what's holding us back is by continuously staying stuck in the past of what we lost. This energy is about having the strength to move forward. Having the strength to move forward. Having the courage, the willpower to face our temptations. You know, maybe some of us want to get in the gym. I'm going to speak for myself. You know, getting older, they talk about eating right, talking about, having healthy, balanced exercises and things like that. You want to stay fit and not have to seek out surgery and stuff. Love yourself. Have the courage to make the changes in your life in order to get out of this chaos, in order to get away from any challenges, any conflicts, any confusion that you face. This conflict, this chaos, this confusion, these changes, these challenges that you're facing is the universe, divine source, God, whoever you believe in, however that you want to call it. This energy is calling you back to the divine source. This energy is not calling nobody to no magic. This energy not calling nobody to no voodoo, because all that energy is going to come back to you when it comes to your intentions, and especially if it's about the downfall of someone else, if it's about sending the evil eye, the detriment of someone else, the energy that you put out is going to come right back to you. You have to have courage, willpower. You have to understand the power that's within inside of you. You have to be grounded within your mind, your body, and your soul. The way to get through these changes, these challenges, is to connect to Source through prayer, through meditation. Save your soul, because can't nobody else save you. I think that I can end this off with, let's get some messages from the Spiritual Insight Oracle, and I'm going to let you guys go. So please give us some final messages for this energy at this time. What do we need to know about this energy when it comes to us releasing and let go? Yeah, it's about us looking at what we've been investing our time in, who, it's about us understanding basically, who our true friends are. Who is there for us when the going gets rough? Who turns a back on us when that going gets tough? Who is your confidant? Who can you believe in and trust in? Holding your secrets and not talking behind your back, not trying to sabotage your movements, smiling in your face and talking about you just behind your back. Right now, it's about you using your discernment. And this energy is not for you to use your discernment and for you to close off your heart and think that there's no love. This is about you learning and tapping into the wisdom. This is about you understanding the strength that's inside of you, understanding to connect to your higher self and not stay stuck in these lower energies, and understand how important it is to trust your intuition and have that discernment, that inner knowing, being able to connect to your inner self, and again, trusting your intuition. Your soul knows the way. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. And that's what this energy is all about. That inner knowing and believing, because again, we're spirit first. And we're having a physical experience. In order to navigate through this physical world, this 3D world, We have to be connected to Source. We have to be connected to our soul. We have to be grounded within ourselves in order to trust our discernment, in order to understand lower energy, that negative energy of temptation that's trying to lead us astray from our higher self. We have to be able to use our discernment at this time. It's a lot of energies that's outside of us, and we might think this person did that, this person is doing this, but the battle is always with us and how we choose to go through something. As the battle is always within ourselves on what we choose to focus our energy on. Right now, it's all about having courage. Your leadership and wisdom inspires everyone you meet. Know that you are greatness. You know what I mean? Never give up. Believe in yourself. You can manifest anything your heart desires. It's about you being that dreamer and being able to visualize what it is that you want. It's about you not giving up on yourself. The ones that's successful are the ones that never gave up. There are many that might be successful and may have got their means or their success through other means, lower means, but generally that energy is going to turn back on you, turn its back. I was just reading about the founder of Dave & Buster's just committed suicide. Like, you got money, like, so it's just not always about the material. And understand that energy, what goes around is going to come back around. So that reaping what we sow, all those you might think is blasé quotes or whatever, this shit is real. It's about you being reliant on yourself. Always depend on yourself to get things done and to meet your own needs. Don't be codependent on nobody's energy. Save yourself, because can't nobody else save you. You may have psychic abilities. I believe that we all do, through our intuition. When we're grounded, when we meditate, when we take that time to be alone in solitude and connect. Having that discernment. This life is deeper than what meets the eye. And if you believe everything at a face value, then you're out here moving and you're not connected to your spirit. It's about you understanding this is an opportunity for you to transform right now. Be open to change and being able to reinvent yourself. Life is what you make it. Your life right now is what you have made it. Your life right now, whatever stance that you're in, is not your parents' fault. It's not your boss's fault. This is your choice to settle. This was your choice not to elevate. Rise above this energy through grace. This energy of being independent within yourself is a form of grace and elegance. Your soul holds the spirit of beauty that inspires others with dignity and wisdom. Walk in your higher self. There's magic all around us. And we don't have to resort to voodoo, hoodoo, dark magic, evil eye. We have to see and believe that we can all achieve. Recognize that magic that is around you, within you. We are magic. This energy is for us to awaken and see things in a new perspective. Unexpected changes, seeing beyond the obvious, epiphanies. Anything that you lost in the past was a learning lesson for you in this life. If you've lost something, it may not have been meant for you. If you lost something, you can still find it. You have to have the courage to keep moving out here. The willpower, the strength. You have to have the courage to continue to move forward out here and create the life that you desire. Every time we wake up, we got another chance to get right. Every day we wake up, and understand that your presence is a gift to you from the universe. You are a gift to yourself, because every day we have the ability to make the changes that we desire. I hope that this message helps someone. I thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again. This is Adik Tarot, The Truth Tarot. In order to make the change that you want in your life, it starts with you. No one outside of you. It's all on you. Thank you, and peace. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. Adik The Truth Tarot. I'll see you next time.